from the Adelaide Oval. This should be a classic between Port Adelaide and West Coast. Both these sides were disappointed to drop their respective season openers last week. Both will be desperate to avoid slipping to 0-2. Here come the teams. Joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Thanks, Hutto. I've tipped the Power. They're coming into this very confident that at their best they can challenge anyone. They're at their best today. They should be comfortably too good.
Thanks for those insights, Harf. As the teams huddle, the two captains shake hands for the toss of the coin. All systems go for what should be a beauty. Williams wins the first hit out. Reed, Cripps. He hasn't kicked it very well. Allen gets to the drop and they'll get the goal in the end.
He might just be in for a big day.
The Eagles have opened their account. Williams wins it out of the centre. Good ruck work and good roving too. And the kick inside 50 lets them down. Normally delivers. Kelly on a lead. Doesn't often waste it. Burn-Jones had it and lost it. Terrific tackle. Allen intercepts the hand pass. Couldn't get an effective disposal.
He's in trouble. That must be holding the ball.
Goes long, leaves it behind. Edwards leads his opponent. Clever kick. Second effort needed. Boak desperate to win it back. Knew where the help was. Ryan, was he taken high? No easy exit. Kicking for his first. Let's call it a pass. He's missed.
The Power have got to be a bit sharper in defence. They're fortunate they weren't punished on that occasion.
Right up the guts with the kick in.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Gives it everything. Rosie, Radaglia in the right spot. He's kicked it high. He's normally better than that. They've put themselves under pressure. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Couldn't burst through.
He had prior opportunity.
Bombs it in. Edwards couldn't quite. Boak lurking menacingly. The Eagles can suddenly rebound. Searching kick. Duggan at centre-half back. Good tackle. Cripps. He's a slippery customer. Owies. He's been busy so far. Quality delivery by foot. They've worked it well. How's the entry? Boak gets to it first. That's not clever at all. Lukosius fumbles it. Sweet, feeling the heat. Rosie, going for territory. Can't take it. Finlayson, he's got it.
It doesn't matter who you are. It's always good to get an early one on the board.
It's only early, I know, but that was a much-needed goal to establish a foothold in this match. Reed, the midfield battle so important. Throws it on the boot. Kelly closed him down. Duggan can run and carry. Williams. What a hand pass. Owies. He's wriggled clear. Gets his kick despite the heat. Graham has found some space. It's there!
He could have a bag in the offing if the delivery continues to be that good.
The Eagles have pushed the margin out to beyond a goal. The two big men do battle. Reed absorbs the pressure. Ball up in the shadows of quarter time. Williams, the winner there. Boak, good looking kick. Rosie
These half chances can often be the difference.
The Eagles with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary Lyon is here. Gaz, what are your thoughts on what we've seen so far?
It's not just close on the scoreboard, it's close in a lot of areas on the stat sheet as well. There's nothing that really suggests that one side is going to break this game open. So we may have a very tight tussle on our hands for a while yet.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Williams wins the tap. Boak, what's he got on offer? Ginby at centre-half back will cut that one off. Kelly, McGovern, sweeping handball. Williams met solidly. It hasn't been a great spectacle, but at least it's close. Good ruck work. Reed, he just keeps racking up disposals. Duggan, is anyone home? Aaliyah saves the day. Moving the footy laterally. Farrell. Probing ball.
He'd like to have that one back.
Happy to be patient and wait for an opening. They've given it up. They'll bide their time. That's a bit of a waste. Spills out in the tackle. He's besieged. Edwards gathers in the centre square. Rosie didn't need to be asked twice. Thought his way through it. McGovern at centre half back. A good kick here and they'll be in business. They should have been going forward. Now they'll have to defend. He's done brilliantly. Oh, that is a contender for mark of the round.
Goals haven't exactly flowed so far, so this would be valuable.
What a game he's having.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Can he hit a target?
He completely miscued that. Sometimes taking these half chances can make all the difference.
Kicks around the body. He might have hooked this too far. He has.
That's an opportunity gone begging. You back him in more often than not from there.
Away he goes. Hoff with the footy. Aaliyah got a fist in. Rioli kicking for his first. That probably should have at least scored. A chance to clear now. The Eagles have got out of jail. He looked in trouble, but managed to slip the net. Williams, I think he went for extra liniment today. Kelly, bit of a nothing kick. Graham for a boost just before the break. This is very close.
The Eagles building on their impressive first quarter. They've got their tails right up.
Both sides have had their moments, and we're delicately poised as we near half-time. The big men fly. Reed. Kelly has brought his own ball. Crosses the paint. Graham has it within range. They've had the better of the contest to this point. Farrell is calm in a crisis. Bergman has found some space. He's generally a good kick. Dewar, where would they be without him? Looking to get it down there quickly. Allen, he's been dispossessed. The power under great pressure. And that is the end of what's been a terrific first half with some memorable highlights. Let's hope the second half is just as good. Now for some analysis from Gary Lyon.
The Eagles threw everything at them in the first half and fully deserved the lead. Have they got enough left in the tank though? They might look to play some tempo footy and conserve a little bit of energy where they can, which might further frustrate the opposition as well.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Reed. Kelly. It's a tough game. He might have thought about hand passing. Jones runs onto it. Drew delivers it inside 50. McGovern is like the Rock of Gibraltar. Graham, dangerous to leave on his own. You can see their confidence growing. Jones read it well. Drew, he stopped in his tracks. Ignoring the corridor for now. They might be caught out on the turnover.
What are your thoughts, Gary?
Oh, it's not pretty at the moment, but you can hear the body-on-body contact down here. They're hitting in hard.
Squeezes the kick. Duggan, that's good work rate. Hunt has time and space. Stripped of it.
Must be holding the ball, and it is.
Kicks to a contest. Drew. This is promising. Lace out. Great footy.
Already got one today.
That's not going to work. Dewar is there to save the day. His field kicking is normally first rate. Duggan, the power, guarding the corridor. Georgiades with a chance now. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? It's a bad mistake. Penetrating ball. Allen takes a beauty. The Eagles are bringing great energy. Cripps almost threw it out.
He's gone. He had plenty of time.
I've liked his game today. Soldo needs to be quick. Blasts away. Here's a big chance to peg back the margin.
For the first of the second half.
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
Always unlikely from there, but he is capable.
Away he goes. Hoff to bring it in. McGovern. Long ball in. Allen is the man on the spot and is marked. That's not his best effort.
Missed the target by a long way.
Good kick. Reed within range can make them pay. Goes goalward and he's off target.
The power will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Back into play. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. Owies. No one's gone near him, and he could make them pay.
The power will know they got away with one there. You generally get punished for those sorts of turnovers.
Goes long from the kick in. He had one job, and he made a meal of it. The Eagles are playing some great footy. Terrific forward pressure. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it.
Lost his radar there.
We turn for home with an upset well and truly on the cards. Can these spirited underdogs hold on? Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Power are really struggling to score so far, and the simple reason is that they're not winning enough ball. They would need to be super efficient with the ball that they are getting, but it isn't sustainable. Whether tactically they try something different at stoppages or they throw someone different into the middle, they've got to do something.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, we've got a whistle. Umpire's ball. Williams had his measure today. He's run into trouble. No way through there, and they'll reset. Rucks go at it. Hunt, solid tackle. We will do it all again. Williams is giving him a bath. Winds. Soldo. He'll be sore in the morning. The defence is disorganised. Finlayson. How will the umpire see this? They're playing for keeps. Owies cops some unwanted attention. They've bottled it up. Williams has been dominant in the ruck. Rosie felt the pressure there. McGovern is a rock in defence. The Eagles finishing strongly. Soldo in the centre square. He's under close attention. Pepper. Maybe he could have gone himself. Good disciplined defence. It's no place for the faint-hearted. Not sure who the target was. Heads for home. It's close. What does the goal umpire say?
That's a bit of a freebie. You can't afford to turn the ball over like that.
Neither side giving an inch. What a contest we're seeing. Important clearance here. Boak. He's suddenly a popular man. Gets the kick away. Foot race on the wing. Jones gets a good bounce. Was he held without it? Clean pickup. Crunching tackle. An ill-directed hand pass. Graham looking to extend this margin. No one can mark. And we'll have a throw in.
How's it look down there, Gary?
The Eagles look more dangerous going forward, and I think they're working a bit harder as well.
Williams got his palm to it. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Reed. Ray. pushes into space and receives the footy.
That's a shank.
It's a... Duggan, real strength to shake the tackle. Navigated the traffic. Owies drives it deep. Aaliyah ensures that 4-8 will come to nothing. Out wide with the kick. Wines with a chance to relieve the pressure. Can he find a teammate? Ginby read it well. Not good off the boot. Allen needs help. Stripped of the footy. Got to get rid of it. To no one in particular.
Every bit counts, so I guess.
Looking to get it forward quickly.
As kick-ins go, that one was from the bottom draw.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Farrell with the footy.
He squandered the kick in.
He's off. He's lost it.
Run down. Great chase.
Trying to get it out of the danger zone. Duggan spoils. Butters heads towards half forward. McGovern takes an excellent grab. Can they find a late goal? No wonder coaches go grey. The Eagles have turned in a typically professional and disciplined performance. They will be delighted by that. That's all for today. Hope you enjoyed the action. It's bye for now. Hello and welcome, I'm Anthony Hudson. We're coming to you from Perth. This should be a classic between Fremantle and Brisbane. We have one of last week's winners up against one of last week's losers. Today's match will offer further insight on where these teams sit in the pecking order. And out they come, led by their skipper. I'm joined by Daniel Harford. Great to have you along, Harf. How do you see this one unfolding?
Pleasure to be here, Hutto. It's hard to pick a winner. This is a tough one to tip. I've landed with the home team, but I wouldn't be at all surprised if it goes the other way. It should be a beauty.
Okay then, thanks, Harf. Time to find out who's kicking to which end. All is in readiness, and the umpire will get us underway. Jackson wins the first tap. Brayshaw is cool under pressure. Will the umpire pluck a free kick? He's been dispossessed. Walters attracted a crowd. They asked the question, but the umpire will have it. Jackson showing his skills. Brayshaw. There was no way past that tackle, and we'll have another stoppage. Good ruck work. He's suddenly a popular man. No prior, and we'll have a ball up. Jackson gets his hand to it. Berry, they're playing for keeps. Searching kick. Wagner with the big fist. Hipwood. The Dockers under great pressure. Look at him go. Caught. Dropped it like a hot potato. Kicking for his first. Pearce is a good judge of a ball in flight. A chance to clear now. Dunkley, desperate to win it back. That's a bruising tackle. He's been busy so far. Pearce saves the day. Can he find a teammate? Draper doesn't often waste it. Amos going for territory. Punched away. Zorko thought his way through it. The kick was misdirected. They're a big chance here. Walters drops into the hole and marks. That's come off the side of the boot. Tracy commands the footy. Good thinking and good execution too.
So often he provides great energy for them up front, and he's done it again.
The Dockers were underdogs coming in, but they look anything but in the early going. Brayshaw, quick kick towards centre half forward. Sarong on a lead. What's he got on offer? Well, I suppose if you're going to turn it over, that's not the worst place. Normally delivers.
Bad kicking there, out on the full.
Into the pocket he goes. Leaves it behind. McInerney is calm in a crisis. Couldn't get an effective disposal. McCluggage. Draper wins it back. Great mark. Switkowski. Here's real danger now. That's a shocker. That kick had nothing going for it. Who's at home? Amos fumbles it. Out of the congestion. Switkowski. The Dockers moving the ball well. It looks a well-oiled forward line. Amos demanded the footy and got it. It's a goal.
This is exactly what they would have hoped for early in the match. Scoreboard pressure.
The Dockers have kicked clear with 2 in a row. The big men fly. Brayshaw can send them into attack. Gives it everything. Hipwood looms large as usual.
If he can nail this first shot at goal, he might just be in for a big day.
That's not going to come back. It wasn't his best effort.
Bad kicking is bad football. Cliched, but true.
He's off. Goes long from the kick in. The Dockers with the early advantage. They're up and about, but the challenge will come. Gary Lyon is down on the boundary. Gaz, what have you got for us?
There's not a lot to separate the teams, either on the scoreboard or on the stat sheet. Disposals, clearances and inside 50s are all fairly even. If the match continues like this, it'll be engrossing, but I can't help but feel that someone will break it open at some point. I'm just not sure who.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Brayshaw. Rayner with a chance now. That's a legal disposal, isn't it? Met solidly.
Nothing wrong with ambition, but you've got to know your limits. It'll take his best, but we've seen him do it before.
What a game he's having.
Off the side of the boot and out on the full.
Can he hit a target? Draper can keep it moving. He's generally a good kick. Bolton marks on centre wing. Ignoring the corridor for now. They've turned it over. Starcevic can run with the footy. That might have been dropping the ball.
Tries to take him on and loses.
They've had the better of the contest to this point. Amos marks. Will he go the bomb? Switkowski marks and should go. He's missed. Leicester brings it back in. Generosity is a wonderful quality, but not on a football field. It's there!
The Lions are on the ropes. They need a spark before this one gets away from them.
The Dockers have kicked the pass through, and they're looking formidable. Jackson has been dominant in the ruck. Brayshaw, he's gone! Clark. No one able to clear the footy, so we'll have another ball up. Jackson is giving him a bath. Couldn't get a disposal. Walters comes free in the tackle. He's under close attention. They're playing with purpose and poise. Jackson, dangerous to leave on his own. Andrews saw that coming. Quality delivery by foot. The Lions need to make inroads soon. Rayner! Great body work.
Nothing better than to convert a big contested mark into a goal.
Recognising the urgency.
Lost his radar there.
You can see their confidence grow. Kicks to space. The Dockers look well drilled. Walters, he might have thought about the corridor. Bolton finds himself unattended. Goes goalward, and he's off target.
He's missed a couple now. Might just bring a few doubts into his head.
Aggressive with the kick in.
That's a shocker!
This is travelling close to the behind post. A disappointing effort.
The non-preferred lets him down.
Gets it out of the danger zone. Second effort needed. He'll be sore in the morning. The umpire whistles for a ball up. Punch clear. Brayshaw. The Dockers are playing some great footy. Tracy has marked in front of goal.
He'd like to have that one back.
The Lions not at their best so far.
That's what they call a good old-fashioned clanger.
Penetrating ball.
Missed the target by a long way.
Clever kick. Switkowski. An unexpected opportunity here. Amos is the man on the spot and is marked. Has he got enough on it? The major interval is upon us. Lots to debate and discuss during the halftime break for fans, commentators and coaches alike. Time to check in with Gary.
The Dockers are winning a lot of the major indicators. Hit-outs, clearances, inside 50s, contested possessions. They're not quite doing as they please, but they would have to take the foot off the pedal for their opponent to get back into this match.
Thanks, Gary. As we get going again, Brayshaw, solid tackle. He put himself in the line of fire. Johnson runs onto it. Was he held without it?
Run down. Great chase.
They've got time to put the kennel on.
Blast away, and that's out on the full.
Just has to hit a target. Payne went bang. Got to get rid of it. Amos couldn't burst through. Andrews gets back and should repel. Tracy, was that a legal disposal?
They're piling the pressure on, and if they can keep it up, the rewards will come.
Starcevic to bring it in. If you don't wish to watch a replay, look away now. Only a behind.
They're doing plenty right, just not putting it on the scoreboard.
Leicester with the footy.
As kick-ins go, that one was from the bottom draw.
It's a poor kick. Misses the target and it's out of play.
Gary, what have you noticed down at ground level?
The Dockers might be in front, but there's room for improvement with their kicking. They've been sloppy at times.
Dunkley, McCluggage running in support. The Dockers have all the answers. For a second goal today, it'll have to wait. He's missed.
The Lions will breathe a sigh of relief that turnover didn't cost them.
Away he goes. Straight down the guts. That's a bit of a gift. They can smell victory. Bolton has found some space. The Dockers are bringing great energy. The kick is wide and out of bounds on the full. That might attract a pack. Sharp takes an excellent grab. Sends them inside 50 again. McInerney is a welcome presence in defence. That's good vision. Johnson with the intercept mark. Sarong has worked hard to present. Amos in the clear and marks uncontested.
The Lions aren't going well, but the damage could have been much worse.
Leicester goes towards half-back. Turnover. That could be a painful mistake. Walters is the target and he marks.
It's not for nothing the third quarter is known as the Premiership quarter.
The Dockers have come with a rush and they might be unassailable soon. Jackson had his measure today. Brayshaw, you can't question his commitment. Walters knew the tackle was coming. Great tackling technique there. Jackson slaps it out. Brayshaw. The Dockers have winners everywhere. He's got it!
They're really opening them up, and right now they have no answers to the onslaught.
The Lions haven't been able to respond. They look gone. Jackson wins it out of the centre. Brayshaw. Frederick. Good tackle. They've bottled it up. Jackson showing his skills. He's besieged. Not a lot of space to work with. Johnson. Is that holding the ball? Gets the kick away. Sarong had it and lost it. It was always his. He's done brilliantly. Can't take it. Terrific tackle. No way through there, and they'll reset. Jackson with a deft tap. Brayshaw. The Dockers under great pressure. Clark. The umpire says he made an attempt to get it out. Good ruck work. Brayshaw leading from the front. Delivers a long ball. Spud Frawley would have loved that one. Switkowski. Amos. The Dockers were looking good at half-time, and they're looking even better now. This one is theirs for the taking. Let's head down to Gary Lyon on the boundary.
The Dockers might be aiming for a percentage boost here, particularly if they get the first goal. It can be dangerous to think that way, but the reality is the percentage matters, and I'm a firm believer that when you get a chance to crush an opponent, you take it.
Couldn't agree more, Gary. Thanks for that. Jackson wins the tap. Good ruck work and good roving too. Walters marks it centre half forward. He's normally better than that. Dangerous place to lose it. Farms it out. Tracy managed to break free. He's got it!
The Lions are in real danger of taking a big percentage hit now.
The Dockers have got it on their terms. Jackson with the tap. Some indirect ball movement here. Sharp. That should be picked off. Tracy couldn't quite. They've given it back. Good looking kick. It must be his birthday. I've liked his game today. Andrews affects the turnover. Frederick within range can make them pay. He's completely shanked it. That's skillful. It's been that kind of day for them. Maybe he could have gone himself. Walters. Here's real danger now. He's right on his distance. It'll be a close thing.
There aren't many teams who can go with them when they're playing like this. They're firing on all cylinders.
The Dockers go on their merry way. Brayshaw. He's run into trouble. He couldn't get rid of it. They wanted holding the ball, but nothing doing. Jackson wins it down. Ashcroft. They'll compete. His field kicking is normally first rate. Brayshaw stripped of the footy. Bolton. They're irrepressible at the moment. McCluggage picks it off. That's poor kicking. Not a lot of positives today. Lohman. Can he be the fire starter? Archie. They've worked it well.
It's been a disappointing performance, but he can paper over a crack or two here.
Heads towards goal, but the kick is astray. A minor score.
It's a let-off. He should have put that one away.
He's off. Ryan goes towards half-back. Jackson has found some space. The Dockers can smell blood. Good thinking and good execution too. Inside 50 with the kick. Sloppy disposal, and we'll have a throw-in. Jackson wins it down. Brayshaw got to get it on quickly.
He completely miscued that.
The aerialists will battle for this ball. They've put themselves under pressure. He's lost it. McCluggage goes long. The kick was misdirected. The Dockers are finishing with a wet sail. Frederick. Johnson rolling the sleeves up. The umpire says he had no prior. Jackson has been dominant in the ruck. Ashcroft Kicks to a contest. Pearce heads off the danger with a well-judged mark. Kicks laterally. Bailey making his claim for the Golden Fist Award. Jackson is giving him a bath. Brayshaw. The umpire calls for it as full-time approaches. The two big men do battle. Neal is a clearance beast. He's hurried the kick. It's a poor one. That's wasteful. The Dockers have dispatched their opposition with relative ease. They'll face sterner tests than that. Thanks for your company. Hope to have you with us again next time for more enthralling Aussie rules action.